flow rate is slightly high on the east belt.
Noted. Adjusting the intake valve now.
This looks wonderful, Mother. Thank you so much.
Yes, it is delicious. To your health.
Cheers.
Papayas begin their journey here, on vast, carefully managed farms. Under the warm sunlight, thousands of papaya trees grow in perfect rows, moving gently with the wind. Each fruit ripens naturally on the tree. Skilled workers carefully inspect ripeness using handheld tools, making sure only fruits at the perfect stage are selected. Freshly picked fruits are placed into clean plastic crates, protected from damage and contamination. After harvesting, the papayas are collected in a single area where they wait to be loaded onto trucks and transported to the factory. As the truck leaves the farm, the journey from field to factory begins, preserving freshness from the very first step. Once the papayas arrive at the factory, they are directed to the receiving area, where they move along a conveyor belt into the receiving room. Workers perform a quick visual check, ensuring each papaya meets basic quality standards. The fruit then passes through an automated weighing system, recording the weight of every batch before it enters the processing line. The washing and sanitization process begins as papayas enter large water tanks. Each fruit is gently immersed, allowing loose dirt and debris to fall away. A controlled water jettyon creates soft currents that clean the surface evenly. From below, the papayas float freely, fully surrounded by water. High-pressure spray systems then rinse every side of the fruit, ensuring a deeper and more thorough clean. Robotic arms carefully lift each papaya and place it onto stainless steel conveyors, keeping the process hygienic and consistent. Ultraviolet light shines from above, disinfecting the surface and reducing microorganisms without damaging the fruit. Sensors and cameras inspect color and surface condition, instantly identifying any defects. Papayas that do not meet quality standards are automatically diverted, while approved fruit continues forward. The selected papayas enter a fine washing chamber, where purified water is sprayed as a gentle mist. Industrial air fans dry the surface completely. Droplets roll off the skin as robotic systems rotate the fruit for even drying. Once dry, the papayas appear clean and glossy. A final quality check is performed by workers and 360-degree inspection machines. When all criteria are met, the system confirms the result, passed. The papayas are then guided smoothly toward the sorting area, where multiple conveyor paths branch out, preparing the fruit for the next stage of processing. At this stage, advanced optical cameras scan every single papaya in just fractions of a second. Each fruit is analyzed almost instantly, capturing detailed surface data at extremely high speed. Artificial intelligence systems then evaluate ripeness based on color patterns. Subtle differences in shade and tone are measured to determine the optimal processing path for each papaya. Robotic arms respond immediately. Top-grade fruit is gently guided onto the main production line, while secondary-grade papayas are redirected to a separate conveyor for alternative processing. Laser sensors measure the diameter of every papaya with high precision. This data is transmitted in real time, generating live charts displayed on large monitoring screens, allowing operators to oversee the entire flow at a glance. Next, robotic grippers carefully adjust the orientation of each fruit. Papayas are aligned perfectly, ensuring consistency before cutting begins. On the high-speed conveyor, hundreds of papayas move forward in synchronized motion. Each fruit is positioned straight, evenly spaced, and continuously monitored. Operators observe the process through live video feeds, confirming that the automated system performs exactly as intended. In slow motion, the precision of the sorting robots becomes clear. Every movement is calculated, smooth, and repeatable, designed to minimize waste while maximizing efficiency. Vacuum-assisted systems then guide the papayas gently into the cutting zone. Stainless steel safety shields close automatically as the machines prepare to operate. As each papaya enters the fixation system, it vibrates slightly, locking into position without damaging the fruit. Robotic vision systems capture additional three-dimensional images, calculating the most accurate cutting path for every individual papaya. Once the data is complete, the system confirms the result. The cutting path is generated. A yellow indicator light signals that cutting preparation is complete. Safety locks engage, sealing the chamber and protecting both workers and equipment. In a time-compressed sequence, the entire sorting and alignment process unfolds, a complex operation completed in just seconds. Hundreds of papayas now move together in perfect coordination, flowing smoothly toward the next stage. As the fruit enters the cutting chamber, the primary processing phase officially begins, where precision engineering meets fresh agricultural produce. A robotic blade cuts the papaya cleanly in half. The two halves separate smoothly, revealing a precise cutting line. Rotating tools peel away the skin in thin strips, while ultrasonic blades remove the final layer. By the end of this step, the papaya is fully peeled and ready for processing. Robotic tools shaped like precision spoons remove every seed from the papaya halves. As the seeds are released, they fall into stainless steel channels below, creating a soft cascading sound. In close detail, cameras confirm that the inner cavity has been completely cleaned. Robotic systems scan the surface once more, checking carefully for any remaining seeds. Sensors then verify the result. The papaya is officially confirmed as seedless. The cleaned fruit is rinsed again with purified water, ensuring the interior surface is fresh and hygienic. As the papaya moves forward, the conveyor tilts slightly, allowing excess water to drain away. Industrial air fans dry the surface quickly and evenly. Workers perform a final visual inspection, while system displays track the total number of papayas processed. The fruit then enters the cutting stage. Papaya halves are sliced into large, even strips, which slide smoothly onto the next conveyor. Precision cutting machines transform these strips into uniform cubes, each measuring 1 to 2 centimeters. The finished papaya cubes fall neatly into stainless steel trays, ready for the next stage of processing. Nếu bạn muốn, mình có thể rút gọn xuống 1 phút, viết phiên bản subtitle ngắn, hoặc tiếp tục lời thoại cho đóng hộp và chiết rót. Robotic systems gently mix the papaya cubes, separating each piece to prevent sticking and ensure uniform flow. Advanced inspection machines then measure every cube. Size, shape, and consistency are checked in real time. Cubes that are too large or misshapen are automatically removed, while only perfectly cut pieces continue forward. Approved papaya cubes are transferred toward the packaging area as operators monitor the process and record production data. Before packaging, the cubes undergo a final wash using ozonated water. This step enhances hygiene and food safety without affecting quality. After rinsing, controlled air systems dry the surface quickly, removing excess moisture from every cube. The conveyor then guides the papaya into a temporary cold room. At a stable temperature of 6 degrees Celsius, freshness, color, and texture are carefully preserved. In slow motion, the papaya cubes appear vibrant and bright orange, highlighting the quality achieved through precise processing. Robotic pushers move stainless steel trays into the filling system. Automated valves open, allowing the papaya cubes to flow smoothly into enclosed pipelines. From inside the pipe, the cubes slide downward in a continuous stream, guided gently by gravity. They exit the pipeline and fall evenly into the hopper of the canning machine, ready for the next production stage. A green indicator light confirms that cutting and primary preparation are complete. As automated doors open, the papaya moves forward, transitioning seamlessly into the packaging phase of the industrial production line. Long rows of empty cans move steadily along the conveyor. In seconds, each can is filled rapidly and precisely as the high-speed production line moves forward. An automated system dispenses sugar syrup into each can with an accuracy of -1 milliliter. A high-speed sealing machine closes each can using powerful compression. After sealing, the cans are washed externally, removing any traces of syrup from the surface and keeping the packaging clean. The cans then move into a leak testing tank. Robotic systems stack the approved cans into large stainless steel trays, preparing them for thermal processing. The loaded trays are pushed into a massive retort chamber. Once inside, the heavy door closes and locks using hydraulic mechanism. High-pressure steam is injected into the chamber, filling the space with intense heat and pressure. As the process continues, the pressure gauge rises steadily, reaching 121 degrees Celsius, the required sterilization temperature. When sterilization is complete, the steam begins to condense, and the cooling cycle starts. The retort door opens slowly, releasing clouds of hot vapor into the room. Finally, robotic handlers remove the trays of sterilized cans and transfer them to the drying area, marking the completion of this critical safety stage.